Hey guys, what's up? Hope you're having a good day. This is going to be my very first makeup tutorial, so we'll see how it goes. It may be a little bumpy. We may have to work on positioning for future videos, but we're just going for it. So this is what the final look will look like. So if this is something that you like, definitely continue watching to see how I do this and what products that I use. It was hard deciding what kind of look I wanted to go for to show you guys first, because there are several looks that I like, but I figure I do something in my comfort zone, something that I know that I can do well, so I wouldn't mess it up completely the first time. So this is a glam look, probably more of a dramatic glam look, as you'd say. The eyeshadow is softer, but it definitely have the bold lashes and the lips. Like, I feel like it's just a very, very glam look. So this is a look that I like to do all the time when I'm going out. It's been my go-to look for several months now, although right now we're not really going anywhere, so definitely not my look recently, but before all this chaos started, this has been the look that I like to do when we go out. I also have a lot of like pinks and maroons and glammy color clothes, so I feel like it always matches my clothes no matter what I'm wearing. So let's go ahead and dive in, grab a snack, get yourself comfortable. Let's get started. Alright, so here we are. Not a nick of makeup on my face, but that's about to change real soon. Also, I apologize for the hair. It's doing whatever it wants. We are in quarantine. I'm surprised I'm even doing my makeup, but I figure I show you guys something. So I'm actually going to start off with a setting spray. This is the INNbeauty Project Power Up Dual Phase Setting Mist. Looks like this. And I did get this in my BoxyCharm box a couple months back. It sets your makeup, energizes, and revives your skin. This is one of the first mists that actually doesn't make me break out, so I just kept using it, and I've been using it for a couple months now, and it's great. I'll go ahead and set my face with this. For primer, I'm going to be using the POREfessional primer. I actually have a little mini one of these. Since I just got the full one in my BoxyCharm box, I figure I might as well use this app. So always be sure to wash your hands before using, if you're going to apply makeup directly to your face with your hands. I already washed my hands, so we're good. But you'd be surprised all the germs and bacteria that get on your hands even within a few minutes. Just go ahead and put some on my cheeks. Rub that in. I've always liked this primer. I feel like it really sets your makeup for the day. It's also not too greasy. It absorbs into the skin very well. So I continue using it. For foundation, I'm going to use the Covergirl TruBlend Matte. This is really good foundation for a drugstore foundation. It's inexpensive, and I feel like it has some really nice matte finish. I'm always looking to try new foundations, so I always change that up. I feel like I'm never consistent with the same foundation. If you guys have any favorite foundations, go ahead and comment below. I would love to hear what your favorites are. Go ahead and put this on my face. I feel like this foundation is definitely a medium coverage, but it's buildable, which is nice. So if you want a fuller coverage, you can build up to that. For everyday use, I definitely just kind of go with the one layer. If I'm going out, I will do a more full coverage look. I've been changing up. Doing my foundation with a blending sponge and a brush. I like both techniques, but I can't decide which one I like more, so I don't know. What do you guys prefer? What's your favorite way to apply foundation? Let me know. So as you see, this is just with one layer. It's definitely not a complete full coverage. It's decent. I like the matte look that it provides. I am going to go ahead and do one more small layer on my cheeks because I am going for a more full coverage look today. I feel like you can already tell just with that one layer, it gives you more coverage. So like I said, it is buildable. I like it. It's inexpensive. It's working. It's doing the job. So plus plus. For concealer, I'm going to use the 16-Hour Camo Concealer by E.L.F. I feel like this is a cult favorite for a lot of people. I actually just started using it and I've been liking it. It does the job. So I'm going to keep on using it. Put it under my eyes, and I like to put some right here in the middle. Chin and my nose. I'm gonna go with the sponge again and blend that out. Coverfix palette for my contour. And it's got the contour, you got some highlighters, finishing powder, a blush, and even a brightener. I mainly, as you see, only use the contour part of this, and I've had this for several months, once again from my boxy. And I just really like the shade of this. I'm gonna go in with the Luxie 512 small contouring brush. Dab this in here. So I'm gonna get right under my hairline. Just bring it down my nose just a little bit. For blush, I'm going to go in with the Tarte Party, and I say party like that because there's literally 3 A's in it. I love this shade. It's such a beautiful shade. I'm not really into the bright pinks or bright reds for blush. I like very subtle colors. I'm gonna go in with my blush brush. Just put a little bit of color in my cheeks. I'm not wanting anything too extreme. Just enough color. For finishing powder, if you have watched my first video, and that was an Amazon favorites, you'll know that I love this stuff. Airspun, the loose face powder. I really just mainly love the smell of this stuff, guys. Like, seriously. It smells like tropical baby powder. I kid you not. Go in with that. It was kind of a pain to get out, though. I will say that. If there was one product I could not live without, it would be brow liner. Like, seriously, forget mascara, forget foundation, I just need my brows done because seriously, they are basically non-existent. I'm gonna go in with my E.L.F. brow comb, go ahead and brush these puppies out. For my brow liner, I'm going in with the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer. My camera decided to time out on me. Little booger. Let's try this again. So I was just completing up my brows. I just feel like it's so effortless with this brow liner. It's got like, it's like an angled, I don't know if you probably can't see that, but it's angled, so it does have a smaller end of the liner as well as a thicker, so it just literally glides with your eyebrow and it really makes it look natural. And then with the little spoolie on the opposite side, I'm able to brush them out and give them even a more natural look. So after I fill them in, I just brush them through. Always this eyebrow that I can't stand. You guys probably can't tell a difference, but I can. Ooh, we forgot highlighter. So I haven't used this, so usually I use like the powder highlighter and I'm able to control it better, so I don't really know how this is gonna work. I think I'm just gonna kind of do a small little dollop on each side and then kind of brush it out. We'll see how that goes. Oh god, I think I grabbed too much. It's really pretty. And it's perfect for a glam look, I feel like, because you kind of want some shimmer on your face. But it's gonna be it's a bit more challenging to work with. Alright, now let's do something to these eyes. So I actually right now just use my concealer as primer for my eyes. You can use an eyeshadow primer, of course, but I feel like this is basically just as effective. Kills 2 birds with 1 stone. So I'm going to dab a little bit on my eyelid, like so. And then I have a small little blending buddy that I'm going to blend it out with. Oh, I put too much on. How did I manage to go all the way up on one eye and then not far enough on the other? It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So for the eyeshadow, I am going to be using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill. This is the Bling Boss palette. I've had this palette for a while, but it's seriously my go-to palette as far as going out. I feel like it's just so girly and feminine, and it creates that perfect glam look that I like. I'm honestly surprised there isn't more of a dent in this palette because I feel like I use it a lot. Although definitely not recently because I'm not going anywhere. I don't think any of us are, so. To start, I'm going to go in with this Hush Hush shade. It's definitely just a neutral look to kind of set my eyes. And I'm using a base shadow brush, and I think this was part of a set because it doesn't even have a brand on it. It's just like a little knockoff, but I like it. It does the job. I'm going to start in the crease of my eye. And I have recently learned that it's easier to go from lighter to dark than it is dark to light. I used to always do my eyeshadow dark to light, and then I realized that it's just so much easier doing it this way. It's a bit more tedious having to do this step because sometimes it seems non-existent, but I think it's effective. Now I'm going to go in with the Ipsy brush, Ipsy T35 Precise Blend. I got this in my Ipsy bag, of course. Now that we have this base here, we kind of got a little bit of a shadow going on. You can't really see much going on, but at the same time, there definitely is something there. So I'm actually going to go in with a lot darker at the Pizzazz, which is a really pretty, like, maroon kind of color. It's shimmery. So I'm going to start by blending this in my lower crease. Start here and slowly working up to the top of my crease. I'm using this blending wheel because I don't want this to be too powerful just yet. I'm working my way up. Still want a lot of shadow going on here. Now I'm going to go in with the INNbeauty crease brush, and I'm still going to be using this same color, so the Pizzazz, but with this it's going to appear more darker because it's not a blending brush. So I'm going to dab it on here at the lower part of my crease. I'm not really blending it out yet, so it's going to be kind of botchy right now and not look pretty at first. I'm literally just patting it on, creating a deeper color. We're going to go back with that blending brush to kind of brush it out a bit. So we're still not quite dramatic yet. We're building it up, and I'm going to go in with the deepest shade that we're going to be using now. And I'm still going to use this crease brush because we're just going with the shade darker, and I'm going to use Rockstar. Going to dab this one. This is definitely a dark color, so you want to be careful. Literally just dab. Am I the only one that blows on brushes, or do you tap them? Like, is that weird? I feel like I don't see a lot of people like blowing their brushes, but that's what I do. Call me weird, I guess. So this one, I'm going to focus right here in like the corner of my eye, moving outward. Same thing for the other eye. You can see it is a lot darker. Blend this out a bit again, kind of from the top, bringing all the color together. With that first base brush that I use, the base shadow brush, I'm going to go in with a bit more of the Hush Hush just to kind of really make sure it's nice and even at the top. With the same crease brush, I'm going to go ahead and mix these two together. So just dab this once and this twice for my under eye. Just want to kind of create a full dramatic look, and I feel like you definitely need to bring it down to your lower eyelid. You don't want that to be empty. It's almost like the missing puzzle piece. Alright, in the final step, we're going to be using the Luxie 245 small shader brush. I'm slowly mixing that shimmer shade into the middle of my eye, really blending it all together. Alright, and our eyes are almost complete as far as the shadow goes, at least. Moving on to my least favorite part, the eyeliner, because I can never do it right the first time, I swear. So I'm going to be using the NYX Epic Ink liner, which is a new favorite of mine. I feel like it just seriously holds up all day without, you don't have to worry about rubbing your eye, it's going to go all over the place. And it's a nice bold color, and the way that it goes on, it applies really nicely. So let's wing out our eyes a bit. My wings are slightly uneven, which I'm sure you can tell, but once I put my lashes on, you won't be able to notice. Simply go in with a little bit of concealer and hide my flaws. So if I can find a brush to do so, that'd be great. Literally, not that much. Color down a little bit so it's not obvious that I put concealer there. Okay, see, better. Before we do our lashes, we're going to put on some mascara. I'm going to be using the Lash Princess by Essence, which I love. It's seriously such an affordable mascara, and it really does the job. These don't have to be perfect because I am going to be putting on some falsies. I'm going to be using the Bathington lashes. These are the Harlow 3D Silk Lashes. They're super pretty, and I feel like they're going to be perfect for this glam look. It comes with some eyelash glue, but I am going to use my Kiss glue just because I trust it, and sometimes with new glues my eyes tend to start to get a little bit red. I have super sensitive skin, so I'm just going to use what I'm comfortable with. So yeah, I'm gonna have to trim these lashes down. They are just too long, but they're really pretty, so I want to get them to work. So I'll be right back. Okay, let's see if trimming these helped at all. I will say they're like really, like the base of them, the part that you stick, like is super thick. Where's my applicator? Oh, right in front of me. I think you also have to put a bit more lash glue on too, since they are so much thicker. Oh yeah, these are pretty. So I'm going to go back in with my mascara and do the bottom lashes. So now all we have left to do is our lips. So I'm gonna go in with the Ulta lip liner pencil in Bittersweet. Got this in a pack of liners, and I know it's just the Ulta brand, but I honestly really like them. I also am new to the lip liner game. I used to not use them, and I realized they make a significant difference. I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Melted. This is in the shade Chihuahua. Why it's called Chihuahua, I don't know. I've never really understood that. I really like these melted ones. I feel like they have a nice, good matte finish once they dry. Alright, and here we are. Here is the final look. So I'm just going to go in with a bit more of my setting spray here at the end to really complete the look. And we are good to go. Enjoyed this video, you found something useful out of it. I will link all of the products down below as well as the price points, so if there's something that you like, you can go and buy it. You know where to get it, you know what it's called, you know how much it is, all of the details. If you like this video, go ahead and like down below for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe for all the future uploads. And thank you so much for watching this. Much love to you guys. Have a good day.